He is in Kuala Lumpur. He is on his way to Nepal, and he's with the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. Patrick, we know you're in a hurry. What are you most anticipating you will encounter when you get on the ground there in Nepal?
Well, it's going to be a very complex and challenging situation. I mean, we have our local partners there who are working on the ground, the Nepal Red Cross, who are part of the government's contingency plan, and they've been working for more than 5 years on just this kind of worst case scenario. So we're already pushing out relief supplies to people who need them. We're engaged in search and rescue efforts, and we're bringing in relief materials from around the world. But on arrival, yes, things are going to be chaotic. I mean, I was speaking to my colleague in Kathmandu yesterday who said that we need to come fully equipped with camping equipment, with our own food, simply because, not many shops are open. And this is normal in a situation like this.
Patrick, do you think there will be anything more challenging than other disaster situations where you have been?
I think access is going to be a major issue. I mean, one of your guests was talking about the need for helicopters earlier, and it's getting into this mountainous terrain and small communities. Helicopters are going to play a vital role because there's only really three access routes out of Kathmandu. And you've got people coming into the city, you've got people going out of the city, you've got landslides, and it's going to be difficult to move relief materials around. And the main challenge for the people who've actually been affected, really, is emergency shelter at the moment, because a lot of people have lost their homes, they're exposed, they're outdoors, it's raining, it's very cold at night. So the Red Cross is really focused on helping these people as quickly as possible.
Do you feel like over the next 24 hours, those people you can reach will have the adequate food and water?
Well, we have emergency relief supplies, so things like tarpaulins and non-food relief items, so clothing, blankets, kitchen sets. And we've got enough for about 19,000 families in country, but we're having to fly stuff in. And what people need to understand is that getting the logistics rolling for an operation to meet the needs of this scale does take time. It'll be a week, a couple of weeks, really, before the pipeline gets flowing. And there's only one international airport into the country, so that's going to be heavily congested. I mean, we've been trying to get in there for 2 days, and hopefully today things will work out.
What about dysentery and other diseases that could set in?
Well, it's early days, and that is always a concern, that you have waterborne diseases and people have to drink water from dirty sources. And so, yes, clean water and adequate sanitation is a priority. And we're taking in water purification units from our different hubs in the region, from India, one's going in today. And the situation in Kathmandu, everyone keeps their water on their roofs and water tanks, and a lot of it comes in by tanker. Now, this whole supply system has been disrupted. So, that basically has to be stabilized.